with It Works Global, and I have my business partner, Rachel Wiggum, on the line with me. We are just so excited to have you on this call tonight. Anytime we get the opportunity to just share this amazing opportunity with other people, we just get really, really excited. And so this is going to be a very informal call. We're very laid back people. This is a very fun and laid back company. And tonight we just want to be very transparent with you guys. We want to tell you our story about how we were able to break free from the corporate world within less than 2 years, actually, of doing this business. We will tell you our story, so I won't give that away. But we want to give you the secrets to success with building this business and just give you permission tonight to really just dream again, because we used to do that a lot when we were kids, and somehow life just kind of knocks us down, and then we start to shrink our dreams. So tonight you have permission to dream big, and we're just excited to share with you. So before we get started telling you a little bit about ourselves and our stories and how we got started with It Works, I really just want to share a little bit about the history of this company. Somebody thought highly enough of you to invite you to this opportunity call. And you should feel very, very thankful and blessed, because we are a part of an amazing company, and this is absolutely a ground floor opportunity. So the name of the company is called It Works Global, and it's a health and wellness company, and it was actually started in 2001. And the headquarters is in Bradenton, Florida, which is like our second home now. So the company started in 2001, and it started with a flagship product called the Ultimate Body Applicator, or what you may know of as the Body Wrap. It's an amazing product that absolutely caught my attention, which is the reason why I am here. And it's a product that is designed to tone and tighten and firm the skin. It reduces the appearance of cellulite and stretch marks, and it's an amazing product. So that is what usually intrigues people about our company. And then the company expanded and added the supplement line. That is one of the things that I absolutely love about this company, is that they have some amazing products, not just the body wrap, but some great products to help people just become overall healthy. So we really have something for everybody. One of the things I want to share with you guys is that we are a debt-free company. And I think that's very, very important for you to know. I have absolutely never experienced anything like this in my life, where a company is just so eager to help their distributors be debt-free. And that's just very important for me, because, I came out of school with a lot of debt, and that is one of my goals, is to be debt-free and financially free so that I can leave a legacy for my family. So, at the end of this call, make sure you stay with us to the very end, because Rachel is going to tell you about some of the amazing bonuses that we have on the table right now. And I tell you that they are absolutely doable. And it's just very exciting to see people's lives being changed. So that is a little bit about our company. So now I am going to turn it over to my business partner, Rachel Wiggum. It's hard for me to say. She's newlywed. So Rachel has been in the company since June of 2013, and she is a diamond executive. She's one of those people where when I met her, she was one of those people where I was like, this is a rock star. I knew it from the time that I met her. She is such a hard worker. She is an amazing person, an amazing leader, and I'm just very blessed to have her a part of my team. So I'm going to turn it over to her and let her tell you her story about how she got started with It Works. Rachel?
Well, thank you. That was so kind. Okay, so my story, it kind of, well, Alicia is actually in my story. What happened was I had a friend who was getting ready for a wedding in Jamaica. And we knew that she was not a sweat girl. Like, she's not somebody who's going to be in someone's gym. So we knew she wasn't working out. And we would always ask her what she was doing. And she would be like, well, I'm doing shakes or something like that. But she would never go into detail about what she was doing. So she ended up losing about 50 pounds and still has kept the weight off, looks really well, and invited us to a wrap party when she got back. And so we were like, oh, okay, that's what you were doing. But it's cool. Like, I guess she was holding off because she didn't want us to buy from someone else because she intended to sell the product. So she invited us to this crazy wrapping party, and she's like, $25 to wrap. And I'm like, okay, that's not a lot of money. I can support my friend by, you know, just trying to wrap for $25. So I didn't know anything about it, really. So I went ahead and I bought a wrap. I had amazing results. I have an 8-year-old. I had a pooch. I had stretch marks. So I was somebody who worked out as well. So, you know, you have those problem areas. So that was amazing to me. But prior to leaving the party, I already had my mind set that I was going to be a distributor. Like, my mind was completely set. I heard Alicia's story, which she's going to tell her story in a little bit. But the way I heard the story was she just shared her story. It wasn't many of us there, so it was just really personable. And she explained how she was a nurse practitioner, 2 sons, running an asthma clinic at a hospital. So it was very demanding, took up a lot of her time. Her husband's general manager at Deerbergs, and they were both in the business. She's a triple diamond, her husband is a diamond, and combined with bonuses at the time, they were bringing in about $14,000, $15,000 a month. So here I am this single mom who is robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I mean, I have my master's, went to school for a long time, and I'm still not making enough money to make ends meet. And my son is in private school. I always wanted the best for my son, regardless of me being a single mom. And I've always made it happen. But you know, it was a struggle. And so it was like, well, you know, you making that 15, that's cool. I can't even wrap my mind around it. So I'm like, at least I could make about 500. I was not shooting for anybody's stars. I just wanted some extra money. I wasn't, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, about 500, that's about my goal. I didn't intend to quit my job, not even on my plate, like none of that. I didn't believe $15,000 a month was even possible. So I went ahead and I started. In my first month in cash, wrap cash alone, I made $400. You never know, and I always tell my distributors this, you never know who's waiting around for somebody they know to start selling the wraps so they can try it. They're just waiting for somebody they know and trust so that they can actually try the product. They've heard of it. Many people haven't, but some people have. But they're just waiting for somebody they know to start using it or to at least try it. So I went ahead and I made my cash. It was cool. It was like, woo, you know, that's the cash part. But I wanted to get into the commission part because I had heard how it could change your life. And so it's like, okay, my commission check is not that high, but I know how to make this wrap cash. So my goal was to make enough money to cover my son's tuition for school, for private school. He was in private school and in daycare. So combined, it was some people's mortgage on top of the rent that I was paying by myself and all that. So it was a lot. So that was my goal. I didn't meet that goal maybe about a few months into the business, maybe about 3 or 4 months in the business, I met that goal. I was able to pay his tuition with my It Works check. And that was big for me. So I sat and thought, like, man, if I can make this amount of money, several hundreds, then I can make more. I started to actually like think of what this business could really do for me. I started to hear other people's stories and started to like really dive into the business and what was possible, because it's like, man, their lives are changing like this. Why can't my life change like that? Like, what is different about me that I can't do that? I can. So it's like, well, let me figure out how I can do it. And I figured it out. And I hit the position of diamond back in, which is a leadership level. It was in April. Yep, I hit it in April, and I got that $10,000 bonus because I decided if you can get a $10,000 bonus, so can I. So I went for it, and I got that $10,000 bonus. My checks were more than my checks from work for the entire month, and so it blew my mind. And I guess just to share with you guys just a brief idea of how it's changed my life. One, I was able to my car died on me, like out of nowhere. And I was still working, and my car is like my job. That's how I function with my job, because I was working social services. So I could have panicked, but I knew I had money in the bank. And so I was able to actually put a down payment on a car. And then I also knew I was going to have enough money to make that car payment every month, like with no worries. You know how you're like, okay, well, how am I going to come up with this extra money to now pay for a car? And I had it. And so it was on what car I wanted in the budget I wanted to stay in between, but the money was in the bank. So that was amazing to me, because I've never felt that. I've always been like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Because the extra money is just never there. You're just not used to that when you're paying all these bills by yourself. The second thing is I got married, like she said, in September. I started off with a budget about $15,000. Let me just say that we didn't even know how we were going to come up with the $15,000, but I knew I wanted a beautiful wedding. And yeah, I ended up doubling that budget plus some. And it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for It Works. And on top of that, we don't owe anybody any money. Like, money come from? It Works at all possible, and it's amazing. It's just like, it's mind blowing. It blows my mind. Like, we do not owe anybody. I've heard so many stories about people who owe so much debt from their wedding, and I was like, well, that was never my intentions. Like, I'm gonna make this money and I'm gonna make it happen. And because It Works gives you so many opportunities for bonuses for increasing your income, I was able to do it, and here I am with I'm not paying any bills from a wedding that we had 2 months ago. So that is definitely a blessing. The last thing I just want to say, Alicia, and you all, it's gave me ability to just dream again. I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore. I don't know. It's so hard to put into words how your life has changed. Like, it changes your life. Just being able to take my son to school every day and pick him up from school every day, and being able to go on field trips, being able to do whatever I want to do. Like, it's amazing. I never thought that it would even be possible.
Best feeling in the world, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Rachel, can you still see me? Because I don't know what I did. I hit something and I can't see you anymore. So can you still see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, good. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. You know, that is one of the things that for Derek and I gives us just so much joy, is to hear the success stories from other people, especially those on our team, you know, because it's like, I can go to somebody and say, look, it's happened for me, but now I can also go and say, hey, you know, this is what this has done for this person who, you know, is on my team. And so, you know, it just really makes me so happy that you have been able to accomplish that, and to be able to do it in just a short amount of time. And, you know, having that freedom of time is just absolutely priceless, and something that I never thought was possible for myself. You know, our stories are similar in a lot of ways. How I found out about this opportunity is I actually was on Facebook, you know, like a lot of people who see our posts. I was on Facebook and I actually saw somebody posting about this crazy rap thing. And so off the bat, it caught my attention. I'm a woman. I've had 2 kids, 2 C-sections, and let's just say the stomach area was not hot at all. And so I needed to do something about it. You know, I was a person who strived to be healthy and worked out. And sometimes you just have those areas that just are stubborn and they don't want to act right. And so the rap caught my attention right away. And I have to admit, I didn't reach out to the girl immediately. I kind of stalked her for a while. And when I did decide to reach out, I pretty much kind of like, you know, I knew there had attached to it. And so when I reached out to her and got the information, you know, I just remember having that conversation with my husband, and I was ready. Like, I was like, I wanted to do this rap business. You know, for me, nurse practitioner, like you said, Derek is an assistant store director at a local grocery store chain here in St. Louis, where he's been for a very long time. And we really just needed something extra. You know, we thought we had arrived, to be honest. You know, when I graduated from nursing school with my master's degree in nursing and became a nurse practitioner, I thought I had arrived. Like, that was it. Living the American dream. You know, I got the husband, I got the career, the kids, the white picket fence, the dog, you had it, right? But very, very disheartening when you find out that you come out of school with all of these student loans, drowning in debt, cost $1,100 a month just to send our kids to daycare, and we needed some extra cash. And absolutely, kind of like you, Rachel, I really did not think that this business was going to do what it did for me. I went in just looking to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. That would have been just absolutely amazing. But that's one of the things, you know, sometimes we pray for financial blessing and we pray these small prayers. Oh, God, just give me enough just to make it just a little bit extra. But God is so big. We serve such a big God. And so we have to ask for big things. And man, did he have some amazing things in store for us, you know, within 3 months, like you said, Rachel, you got that $10,000 bonus, and so did I, and so did my husband. And when I reached triple diamond, within 4 months, I got a $25K bonus. So there was also some other bonuses on the table. So we actually earned $60,000 in bonuses with this company within 4 months. And not only that, you know, I was bringing home double what I was making at the hospital. So, you know, I'm going to work, and it's becoming very hard to concentrate at this point. You know, I went to school so that I can help people, and that's what I absolutely love to do. But what I realized is that this company became a part of me. It was like on the inside of me, and I realized, man, you know, what I absolutely love to do is to help people, and I still get to do that with this company. And so, you know, it just became time for me to make that decision. Within 9 months of actually working the business, I made the decision to walk away because, quite frankly, I just got tired of somebody else owning my time, telling me when I can take off, when I can go to vacation. I got tired of missing those precious moments in my kid's life. And so while it was a very scary decision for me because I was the breadwinner in my family, it was the best decision I ever made. I don't regret an absolute moment of it because owning your time is priceless. And so, and I say I'm never going back to work for somebody else because it's just awesome. It's really the good life. It's not really just about the money and all the things that you can buy, but having that time with my family is just priceless to me. And I'm just excited to just be able to share this opportunity with as many people as I can. I mean, we've been able to pay off tons of debt. Our goal is to retire my husband next year. That absolutely will happen. Rachel's going to talk about some of the amazing bonuses that's on the table, but we're going after another $90K in bonuses. And I am claiming that because, like Rachel said, she believed that she could. She saw that I did it, and she was like, well, if she can do it, so can I. So it's like, you know, you have to believe that you can. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. It all starts with you and your mindset. So, you know, that's my story kind of in a nutshell. And, you know, a lot of people are probably sitting back and say, okay, what exactly is it that you do? A lot of people say, well, I'm not a salesperson. Do we get that all the time, Rachel? I'm not a salesperson.
All the time.
And I'm thinking to myself, well, neither am I. I mean, I went to school to, you know, to be a nurse. I'm definitely not a salesperson. But here's the thing. We share things every single day. If you just think about it, people are not just paying you. If you go to the movies and you see a good movie, first thing you do is you walk out, you grab your phone, or you get on social media and you're like, ooh, this movie was so good, you got to go see it. Well, you just made money for the movie theater, but yet they didn't pay you a single dime. You know, somebody asks you, I got a cute pair of fall boots that I have. And so people say all the time, where do you get those boots? And I tell them, and that person goes and buys those boots from that store. Well, I just made them money, but they didn't pay me anything. So I like to think of it more as we are a shares person, not a salesperson. And so you have to think about it that way. If you're not afraid to open up your mouth and tell people what you have, because it just becomes natural when you find a good thing, you're going to share it with other people. And that's absolutely what we do. We help people become healthier. We help people become wealthier. We're problem solvers, you know. That's what we do in life every single day is we solve problems. So people, I want to tone, tighten, and firm. Okay, we can recommend the wrap. Hey, I want to lose weight. We can recommend some of our other products. So whatever it is, trust me, we have a solution. If somebody wants to come in and make an extra $500 a month, we have the solution. So I'm just excited to be able to, like I said, just share this opportunity with you guys. I don't know who's on this call, what you're looking for, but I believe that everything happens for a reason and that you are not here by coincidence. You're supposed to hear this information, and you have to decide whether it's something for you. You have to decide what place you are in your life and whether if you want something different. Rachel, why don't you tell them actually what it takes to get started with this company? Because every time I think about how much it actually costs, my mind is blown all over again. So
Yeah.
why don't you share that?
Yeah. So it's $99 to get started. That's our promotional price. So get in while you can before it raises. But it is $99. We do have 2 boost options, which the person who invited you to the call can kind of explain that. It just gets you ready for your launch. So the $99, what do you get with that? When you pay your $99, our company is so awesome that they give you a box of wraps for free. So that's a box of the Ultimate Body Applicator, which is the crazy wrap thing. 4 wraps come in a box, and we sell our wraps for $25 to $30 a piece. So if you can do some addition, $25 a piece, 4 wraps. When you sell your 4 wraps, you make your money right back. And that's how I was able to jumpstart and make my money right back, and then actually make a profit within my first month, because they do give you that opportunity to make your money right back. And I don't know much about other companies, but I know that there is a set way that you can become profitable in this business within your first 30 days. In your business builder kit, they give you a few marketing materials, just some jump start to get you. But the person who invited you to the call will kind of explain how you can use those materials, and then the materials that you'll need from there in order to be productive and to make your money back. The way we make money, I think Alicia is actually going to explain that, because we have 3 easy steps that we follow every month that, that we follow every month in order to be profitable. And we do the same 3 things every month. Every month I do the same 3 things, and it keeps doing the same thing for my check. So she's going to explain that.
Yeah, we do have a very simple steps to success. There is a blueprint already laid out for you with this business. You do not have to come in, reinvent the wheel. You don't have to make a bunch of forms and figure out all these different marketing. It's already set for you. It really is a turnkey business. And, Rachel and I shared our stories about how we're professionals that have been able to break free from the corporate world. But I did want to express to you that not everybody who's in this business comes from a professional background. That's one of the things I love, is that if you can read, you can do this business. It does not take a college degry whatsoever. My 9-year-old can probably do the presentation for you in probably less than 10 minutes. So I just wanted to stress that, anybody can do this business. It does not require a college degree. And one of the things I love is that you can actually make a lot of money while you're learning how to do it, because it is very simple. We do have a simple, what we call steps to success, and Rachel mentioned it, that we do the same steps every single month. This business is really about duplication. And I'm not going to go into detail, because the person who invited you to the call can go into more detail about that. But what I would say is, if you know 4 people who want to become healthier, who want to lose weight, want to tone, tighten, and firm, dealing with arthritis, I mean, you name it, we have a product for that person. If you know 4 people who want to be healthier, and if you know at least 3 people who want to earn some extra income, then you're set. That's what we do every single month, and we put that in repeat mode. This business is all about being simple and about duplication. So I just want to really close with, I'm going to have Rachel talk about the bonuses, because we absolutely cannot end this call without talking about how much money is actually on the table to be made right now. So Rachel, you want to go over that?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, my palms are sweating. Like, I am so excited about this. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. Okay, our CEO decided that, and they normally do this around conference time, which is around like January-ish, but he decided that he is bringing back all of our bonuses. So we have something called good bonuses. It's get out of debt. So of course, like Alicia said earlier, it's a debt-free company, and so they are always offering us these opportunities to get out of debt. They want us to be debt-free. They don't want us to be in bondage. That's what this company is all about. So he's decided to bring back our $10,000 bonus, $15,000 bonus, $25,000, $50,000, and $75,000 bonus. When you hit the leadership levels, and you're not limited to one bonus. So I got the $10,000 bonus, and so did Alicia as well. And that's the diamond bonus. And then they just recently added, when Alicia started, they didn't have the $15,000 bonus for double diamond, but now they have that as well for that position. And then the $25,000 bonus, I don't know. It goes on and on. If you want to hit a bonus, you definitely can. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you have till December 31st to make it happen. All you have to do is decide in your mind that you want it and that you're willing to work for it, and it's yours, like done deal. Absolutely no way that there's nothing standing between you and that bonus besides you, period.
Absolutely.
And there's also bonuses along the way, and it gets very intricate. You can ask the person who invited you to this call, but there's a weekly bonus of $100 that you can earn. There's just all type of bonuses. There's so many ways to make money in this company. It's ridiculous. But I'm so excited. Let me just tell you that $15,000 is definitely mine, and I'm going for that 25. So just wrap your mind around $9,000. So that's gonna be a 15 and a 25,000, which is a total of $60,000 in bonuses, and that does not even include my commission or the cash that I make. I hope you just fell on the floor like I want to.
Woo, Lord. I'm definitely excited because I've experienced it one time and I'm ready for it again. And like Rachel said, the only thing that's standing in the way of you getting those bonuses is you. A lot of people just honestly don't believe that they can. People think about that amount of money and they're like, oh no, that's not possible. But I hope that we have encouraged you on this call to be able to dream again, because that absolutely is doable and you deserve it. Some people are out there saying, Lord, I need a financial blessing. Lord, I need increase. That was my prayer, almost 2 years ago. And I honestly thought that the answer to my prayer was going to come in the form of a raise from my job or another job that paid more. I absolutely did not think that this was the way that God was going to bless me. But, here it is. You can miss out on the very thing that you're praying for because it's not coming packaged the way you thought it would. And so we can't limit our God like that. This absolutely can be your vehicle that can take you to financial freedom, to be debt-free, to travel, to do whatever it is that you're dreaming about. But you have to make the decision that you want change more than you're afraid of what it's going to take to get it. And so, I just want to encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to this call. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. You have to have a sense of urgency. Tomorrow is not even promised. So get back with the person who invited you to this call. And if you want your 2015 to be different than 2014 or 13 or all the other years that your life was less than desirable, then you have to go for it. It's $99 that can absolutely change your life. What do you have to lose? So we want to thank you for joining this call. We are going to try to do this at least a couple times a week, Rachel. We're going to try because we really just want to get the word out there. We know we have something that's amazing, that's absolutely changing people's lives. And you've heard firsthand tonight what is done for us and so many other people. So once again, we thank you and get back with the person who invited you. You guys have a blessed night and we'll talk to you next time.
All right.
Yay.